nervousness. Do you feel like today's game was a good step in the right direction for you?
Yes, 100%. I just have to get out of my own head and just play how I know how to play.
How did you feel out there today? I mean, did you feel confident? Did you feel relaxed?
Yeah, I felt great out there today. I felt confident with my shots, and I had like the accountability of my teammates. They encourage me and they hold me accountable.
Oh yeah, this question is for Nika. What was it like to play against your sister today? How was that for you?
I feel like it's not anything that honestly words can describe. I mean, this moment was so special, for so many reasons. And just seeing my family out there in the stands and how emotional they were, and, people brought Croatian flags. That was so dope. And then, the highlight playing my sister, which was just, it was crazy. But once the game started going, I was like, oh, this is like, the good old days. Like, nothing changed. It was like, it was fun. It was like a dream for me, honestly. So.
How's it feel that bragging rights, being on the winning end of that?
I mean, I called it before we played that we were gonna win. So, nothing surprising for me personally, but definitely a good win for us as a team, and we just need to build on this and get better and fix the little things. But a good win, a good bounce back for us for sure.
When you came onto the floor for warm-ups, it seemed like you just had a direct stare to your basket and didn't really even look over at your sister warming up. Did you have to kind of put it aside that it was your sister for the game, or did you take moments to kind of enjoy that you were out there together?
I mean, definitely, I was talking about it before, I think I was talking to Paige or somebody. I don't want this whole thing to be a distraction, We are coming from a loss, and we needed this win, and we needed a good game. And I didn't want the whole thing to be a distraction for me. It got to me, I'm not going to lie, it definitely did. It was a little bit overwhelming. But I definitely took time during the game, to say a couple things to her. She missed that second free throw because of me, so, definitely took time to enjoy it, but also, keep my focus on the game.
Aaliyah and Nika, can you both address how the coaches have been treating the season a little differently? Gina was saying that he has to communicate a little differently with this group of players, and that some of the players aren't, understanding that you have to practice until you can't get it wrong, not until you just get it right. How have they been different, and what have you noticed in their approach over the beginning of this season?
Well, just recently, I feel like as a team, like in practice, we're just really focusing on listening to what coach asks of us and just executing it. Because I feel like we go on some streaks of like being on the high of like getting a stop, and then we just get in kind of like a slump of like just like a turnover after turnover. So I think just being more aware and attentive in practice and what coach asks of us is really our focus, and trying to get more good plays and good possession as opposed to bad and out of sync possessions.
And Nick, have you noticed any difference in the coach between your freshman year and this year, and how he approaches things?
I feel like, when you have a different team every year, and with the stuff that we've been through, not that it's ever an excuse, but it is reality for us. You have to step away from, I wouldn't say the way you usually coach, but like just understand that sometimes things are a little difficult and out of place, and people got to step in different roles. We have a lot of young people on the floor at the same time sometimes, and they respond really well. So just understanding that there's going to be a lot of different lineups, and kind of approaching it in a different way, where sometimes you got to step out of what you usually do and try something else. So I would say only they have been trying to do a lot of different stuff, and it's been helping so much. So
It's been hard to find a lot of positives about this season because of the ups and downs. But can you talk about the play of the freshmen today? I mean, it seemed like as a collective, they all kind of rose up a little.
I mean, yeah, my girl Ash, she was amazing, and we always tell her just, go out there and play your game, because she's that player, and she showed it today, and the way she played today, she plays like that in practice, And obviously, she's a freshman and she has so much to learn and so many different experiences to go through. But to have a game like this, and especially after a loss when we needed it, and to come from freshmen is huge. And I know she's gonna build on it, and I'm so happy, that this gave her even more confidence that she has. And obviously KK and Cadence, they always go out there and they bring something. And I think their hustle was great today. And they always bring us something. Every freshman when they come in, they bring us something fresh, something new. And they're all unique and special in their ways. And I think they did amazing today. So I'm proud of them.
Aaliyah, you guys scored 37 in the first quarter today. Is it good to see that you can iron out some of the kinks that have been happening in some of the games, and that you have the potential to have a quarter like that and just sustain it now, but it's possible to kind of smooth it out a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, it felt great. Like we were saying, it's a bounce back game, and I think that kind of the stuff that credited to our losses was not starting out great. So to come out here and to have that type of energy and that type of flow right out the back, it was good. But also, we got some tougher matchups next game. So it's just more about building on it and understanding that we could have took it to a higher level today, and we can continue to take it to a higher level. So just everyone doing their part and playing together will be successful.
Nika, your parents are here for the North Carolina game on Sunday. What's it like knowing that they're going to be here for a whole week for you?
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be a long week with them, but it's amazing. I mean, just the opportunity, to watch this game, and then to watch a game at Mohegan Sun. I'm sure it's gonna be a great crowd there, and it's still like a home game for us. So I'm glad to get to experience this, and outside of that, I'm glad that we have some time, to show them around and to just hang out and just spend time together. That's all we need, and so far it's been amazing. So.
Where have you shown them around?
Sorry?
Where have you shown them?
Well, they passed out last night because they were super tired, but I took them to Store Center, I think. I took them around for a tour in the gym, and that's all they saw for now, but we'll expand that through a couple of days. So.
Aaliyah, your first double-double today this season. Are you finding things that you have to piece together? Did you just have a different aggressiveness on the boards today? I mean, was it a step forward for you today personally?
Yeah, I just knew that was going to be my strength today because, wasn't much size on the other team, but at the same time, we out-rebound them, which is one of the things that we've been slacking on these past couple of games. So I think as a team effort, that's what we were proud of as well. But yeah, personally, I know that's what the team asked of me and what coach asked of me to do is to rebound. So it was kind of like my own getting my groove back in that area of my game for sure.
Nika, the coach was saying that at the beginning of the season he has a certain idea of the puzzle that he's putting together, and then all of a sudden he loses some pieces to that puzzle, and they ask him to make a whole new puzzle. Where do you guys think you are in the process of putting that new puzzle together and being consistent with what it's going to be going forward?
I feel like, at the beginning of the season, we had a completely different team, and then a week later we had a completely different team, and then a week later it's the same thing. So we don't take anything for granted, and we're glad and we're happy that we have this coaching staff that we do, because nobody can do this. And the way they have been handling has been amazing, because it's hard and it's not easy and it's difficult when you have all these pieces and then suddenly it's just everything is different the next week. So I feel like they have been handling it well, and we're gonna go through ups and downs as every team. It's nothing different, but hopefully now we're on that upside, not on the downside. So just keep building on it. Keep listening to what they're telling us, and it's gonna be okay. I'm sure of it.
Nika, I think you ended up going one-on-one against your sister a whole lot tonight. Do you wish there was more of that, or did you kind of want to stay away from that matchup?
I wasn't running away from that matchup, but there wasn't many ISO plays. I feel like we were just trying to run our stuff, and different people got involved, and the game went that way. And I'm not gonna be here like, oh, give me the ball, I'm gonna play one-on-one. I'm not gonna step away from who I am as a player just because of this game. Today Ash had a great game, Aaliyah had a great game, and next day is gonna be somebody else, and that's why we are who we are as a team, because we feed off of each other, and we love to play together. So yeah, I mean, nothing that I was focusing on too much. I just wanted to win this game and help my team win this game in any way. So.
Aaliyah, did it feel different? Like in your freshman year, you were starting with Paige, with Paige as a freshman alongside other seniors and upperclassmen. As a senior now, does it feel different sharing that starting five role with two seniors in that starting rotation as well?
I would say the difference is it's just more responsibility. As a senior, you take more accountability of not only yourself but of the team, and it's a different role that you're stepping into, like more of a leadership role. But I mean, other than that, it's still fun. It's still great basketball, still competitive basketball, and I think that as you saw today, we started off great, and it's not just the first starting five, but it's whoever comes in to match that energy and bring more energy into the game and into the team. So yeah, moving forward, just everyone as a collective, just doing what they playing to our strengths and figuring out the rest as a team.
Nika, can you evaluate your sister? How much better is she than you remembered her being, and where do you think she can bring her game?
I mean, I'm super proud of her. I told her after the game, just the way she played, she was fearless, and she didn't let emotions get to her, which she's so much better at than me. So I'm just super proud of her and happy with the way she played. And I think their team is really good, and I think they can, make a really good run. And yeah, I always watch her games on TV, so I kind of see her play, but she's much better than what I remember and much more confident, and I'm happy and just overall proud of her and her game. Yeah.
Yeah, she actually made a tough bucket on me. I was like, damn. It was like an and one should have been.
She trash talk?
No, she didn't say nothing. I was about to say.
Just for all three, how excited are you guys to play in the Hall of Fame showcase this Sunday, especially against a tough opponent and UNC?
You got it.
Well, I'm really excited anytime we get to step on the court and play a game. But yeah, I'm excited for another top opponent to play. I think we have a lot to prove. I think we're going to build on what we did today and improve even more. So I'm excited.
You want to add?
Same.
She was spot on.